And it's interesting. I totally agree with you that, it's kind of, your spidey sense or your gut feeling when you see a quarterback, and if he's not the guy, then he's probably not the guy, right? And yet the 49ers are starting in the NFC Championship game a quarterback who looks like the guy and then looks like the guy who definitely isn't the guy, sometimes in the same drive, right? In Jimmy Garoppolo. It's kind of crazy when you think about it.
He never looks like the guy to me. Like it looks like them dudes are open. Like, Dominic Phosphorus made a great point on my podcast. You just can't imagine how frustrating it is for Kyle Shanahan that you draw up all this amazing, cute, quirky stuff that just gets these guys butt naked open. And Jimmy might close his eyes before he throws the ball in the Super Bowl, right? And where I give Shanahan credit, though, is he will absolutely just say, you're not going to mess this up for us. Like in that game in the playoffs 2 years ago, he's just like, we're going to run the ball the entire second half. Right. We're not going to let Jimmy mess this up for us. He'll do that if it comes down to it, but we don't have to. Nobody said about the Cincinnati offensive line, they gave up 9 sacks, but they did enough to win. So we don't have to tell that lie about Jimmy Garoppolo either.
And so for him to also be in the NFC Championship game against Stafford, because Stafford was one of the quarterbacks that Kyle Shanahan was kicking the tires on to see if he could be acquired, and then the Rams snuck in and grabbed him. The fact that they're playing each other for the right to play in the Super Bowl is kind of wild. Yeah,
and Stafford, I still don't know what to make of him. Do you know what to make of him? Because I still don't know what to make of him.
Well, I guess we're going to find out in the next week or two, right? Although, you got to give it up, though. I mean, what happened in Tampa was mind-blowing. I mean, it really gave – it stretched the limits of the old saw that you don't give Tom Brady extra chances. And none of the extra chances that Brady was afforded was Stafford's fault. Even the ball that got snapped past him, and he's the one that actually put his foot in the ground and found Kupp and made the throw that Jimmy G didn't make to Emmanuel Sanders in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so
you're right. And I think the thing with Stafford is Stafford's problem is inconsistency, generally speaking. Like, I think we have held out hope on Matt Stafford in a way that we normally don't do for number 1 overall picks. This is year 13, and people are like, I still think he's figuring it out, right? Like, wow, you've gotten a lot of leeway in trying to figure this out. But he's got a great offensive coach, and they got an offense where the number 2 receiver is Odell Beckham, and the number 1 receiver is out here just killing the world, completely killing the world. And so if you give those throws, Stafford's going to make a lot of them, and McVay's going to give you throws that you're able to make. Like we saw Jared Goff get this team to a Super Bowl at some point. So it's worked out fantastically for him, and I can't knock him for making throws that are available. He looked really good in that game against Stafford. Now, how he's going to look at this next game, we're going to see.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.